Oh, I said last night that I wasn't gonna play in whatever game this was, but man, it is. And further abuse and whatever, and especially this time of year as always, and blah blah blah. But something came to my attention. I discovered a thing. Whatever, and especially this time of year. And I think it's important to touch on. Now, I will tell you last night that all ended well. So it's this morning. Smiles were returned, giggles were had, cookies were had. Everybody's calm. All's well. Everybody slept well. Yelling, right? And then this morning, I get up. I'm like, I should probably check the background. See what weather rain's been happening back here, right? Yep. Oh boy, I did not expect the weather rain I got. Didn't. I was fucking astounded. Sure was. This level of stupid. Of abusers in team sports and my. And set up his shit. The absolute fucking ignorance on this shit. And the dice, right? Past few dice. Holy shit. Transparency, right? So I'm like, well. Oh yeah, they're up to fuck shit. All of them, and most likely it's team and, needful things. Alright? Same time of year, same station. I ain't gonna play in it. And after this one, most likely both are gonna come down, and I'm gonna keep heading for the brick wall and the ripping off of everybody's masks this week. But somebody's playing and probably try to keep from happening because the date on this shit stinks to high heaven. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels about it. Some things are far more important than, attention needs to be elsewhere. And on things that truly matter, which DV matters, monsters matter, the way this group operates around these cases, how deep, dark, and dirty they go, it all matters. But these streams can come back later. Alright. But I will not give this place, this realm, monsters, any of that shit, any goddamn grace and mercy. After all this shit for all these years. I'm done with it. Answers and truth need to come, and I'm done with the distraction shit, the bullshit, and the pay for play shit, and the investment teams, and the horse shit, and cleansing monsters' buttholes, and fuck around at levels that may be keeping others from coming forward, and nope, no more, alright? No more. And people will not use this motherfucking monster and monster whore any further for trigger bait, listing, and doing, and blah, 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 especially convenient times of the year any longer. No more. No more. But it doesn't take much from people, abusers, monsters, whatever, trash, skanks, filthy, desperate, dope whores aging out, no prospects, all that shit, right? Get up to shenanigans when they're made like, they are. Or monsters do what they all naturally do. And cinema just makes it worse. So, anyway, I'm not having it. But, here's the thing, okay? Last night, some of the video and audio played for you, right? Did y'all catch that? Obviously did, where Andy's all like, no, only commented on my own show. I never have not spoken to you, blah, 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 blah. Strange, ain't it? Real strange. Been that way for a few years now. Everybody thinks everybody's stupid. Especially a trashy fucking whore. Who, well, many things like asterisks and fucking loaves of bread and bananas. You got her particular whorebag ass caught, and that's mixed in with language of other rotating at the same time horse that look all the same. They all type a little different for him. And things change, and he doesn't know. I mean, he's not the brightest motherfucker in the world. Right? Nor are they. Or when you're skeezing somebody's fucking account and their children long before June 15th, 21. And trying to get your own children playing also shit, And you come across algorithms and shit, you dumb bitch. You see the block date I have for that one. Damn well predates summer vanishing. But no, it doesn't matter. Right? Bitch, please. Coworkers done coughed it up, everybody coughed it up, there's videos, y'all. I'm so sick of this shit. And you ain't the only one, and you ain't special. Alright? I love that this whorebag thought, because no shit, she was watching and typing for Monster playing TE games already. But somehow, she knew he was abusing women and children and hitting them. She knew his significant other of almost 30 years had cancer. She didn't have a problem banging him, being a nasty fucking whore, not caring immune system, whether I lived, died, left my children behind. She didn't care. She was getting somebody dope, but he had her believing like he did all the rest, right? Car was his, land was his, he had a house, he had this, he had that. That's why he was allowing, and the family was allowing for me the first time to be able to go in and renovate that shit. Right? Fix it up. Hell, man, I ain't fucking around. Plus, he was knowing his own arm off. He fucked around, said it in his setup and shit, right? I ain't a dumb itch, man. And they're pushing and pulling because in order to hide how far it went, and how much he knew he'd gotten with a psycho bitch, and she'd get him busted, by throwing shit away from my grandfather's funeral out of my fucking car I paid for. And this and that, and the convenient cliche trashy bitch dropped earrings and all that shit, right? He knew he'd fucked around enough with the crazy one, like I always told him he was gonna do. And she was gonna get busted. He really had no choice. If you don't let me quit this job, it's gonna ruin us. Nah, I ain't care no more. I told that motherfucker in real time, especially after my pap died. And I mean it still. If I can survive losing my pap, bitch, you ain't shit. I was tired by that point. And I mean it still. If I can survive losing that man, you ain't shit. You never were. That man used to tell me you weren't worth fucking gunpowder to take the fucking blow away. He wasn't wrong. You sure so. Whatever. whatever. Anyway, either way, that don't mean that it's threatening. It's common saying in the South, and that's what my fucking Pat told me, and well, it's fucking true. So, it's just how it is. Worthless shit. Right? I could always do better. Shit, I did. Anyway, miss me. I always knew the difference between real love and abuse, real men and real monsters. I wasn't raised a dumb bitch, nor will I die one. Manipulated, abused, fucked with, sure. It'll only be part of my story, though. One that could maybe help other people, other women, children, those vulnerable, And that's about long and short of it. To avoid pieces of shit, monsters. Maybe get away from them, reach out of the darkness enough to maybe to help get real services out there that really help them instead of make them more afraid and go silent, that type of shit. Further punish them. Anyway, all that being said, this morning, I look in the back for weather breaks. I don't go back there often, but right now, because of what's moving and shaking, but it had been a few days, right? It had been a few days. Guess what's sitting there from 5 days ago, y'all? You won't believe me if I told you, so I'm gonna show you. Show and tell, right? Well, it's goddamn Monster's ass. Good old the real Andy B. And yep, that's really his fucking channel it links to. Look at that pretty shit. Right? Sure as fuck does. And what's the real Andy B wanting to know? What's he trying to comment on? It's health. Well, he is trying to comment on the post about Little in the concert. That's what he's trying to do. Sure enough. Sure enough. And he wants to know, when's the trip? And what you need. 5 days ago. Ain't that something? I'm not gonna tell you that typing, it ain't flying. I know you try hard around here. And I'm sorry, what was I talking about in lives at that time? Interesting. And what was carrying around the blocks? Interesting. Just gets super interesting. And what during those same days decided to do the thumbnail swap and all the bullshittery, and it's now doing distraction effort over there. Oh dear God, no. It does my link somehow. It's all just super coincidental. Y'all serious? Actually, let me take a look. Now I think about it, I want to be sure it's not on some dates. Uh-huh. That is so fucking strange. Ow. Ha! Damn. Yep. Okay. Wow. Wonders will never cease from here, will they? Alright. Wow. Anyway. So we're gonna take it back to make it make sense land, right? Now, it's rather odd. It's not. But you think on a post where I'm kind of like, yeah, receipts after, and I mean, it's no safety security. I mean, Monster would know better, right? Yeah, it does. Now, the thing about it is, though, is even before public, Monster and its typical, he wanted to know where and locations for little enough, and we're hunting us down under another account, his daddy's. Right? Wanted to get info on us, but pretending it was his daddy instead of him. I mean, even law enforcement was like, Jesus Christ, this is so blatant, it's unreal, right? He always wants eyes and ears and info and to make sure that we're whatever, no matter what he's doing. Okay, it's been almost lifelong for me. It's what they all do together, right? And for the kid, I mean, he does do that. He was doing it when Little and I traveled a while back, right? After his buddy Ryan put out the little Seraphini pen, hey, look at your family's graves fuckery. You're on a holiday, that should abuse you and shake you real good, right? And then he got the golden ticket too, right? But Monster is in the background, wanting to know where and how Little and I are traveling at that time. Fuck businesses of his, especially with orders in place. He was getting away with it though, right? But where was that information really going to go other than him? Well, to the group, of course. And because he wants to know. Stays the same no matter what. Right? But he contacts family during that period, digging, wanting to know how, when, where Little and I are traveling. Obviously, gonna live stream at that point and be like, bitch, it ain't none of your business. You know, Ryan's come out with peace, it's Christmas, to all the shit, right? There's no coincidences here. And then Ryan was with Rocket and giving the little golden ticket. What? Right. After purposefully going to a place where two of my family, I mean, like, you know, I mean, like, it's sick what all of them done together. And the Andy and Becca have had help in it. And the groups used and the teams used. Paid for it. And I've tampered with everything. And everyone. And that monstrous couple been like, oh yeah, we can do this tour now, plus product. Fuck yeah. Right? No, you don't say I'm shocked. Now, you think about what he said last. Now, I know he's fully aware. He ain't dumb. He ain't been dumb. Becky and him both think they can play buffer. He won't be held responsible. He can go into court and be like, oh, I ain't doing that, I'm drinking. He is. Man, there's enough proof here. How things got so twisted. And who out of the two of them loves social media the most? He loves being cleansed. Women, this hair, obviously. And he loves money. And goods and whatever. Possessions. So he'll always come for that. And that bitch, she just wants to hit out somebody she mad at. She thinks she really won prizes, but also when she got there and stepped into her life, she thought because he had lied to fucking her and conned her ass sideways, nothing was as it appeared. It's also why he kept her out of court settings too. So she wouldn't find out. So this, so that. Meanwhile, we've watched a world is. Look at the damn videos proof in her. It's her in the inbox. Typing through his accounts, used them, and you know damn good and well, he has to know. He does know. He can see it. Only thing he's worried about, I'm being punished. He's so concerned about Little and everything else. And he knows me well enough that ain't none of that shit true. But he lets her. And he lets all these motherfuckers do whatever. He even calls them out and goes, these bitches got to us, so they're wrong. So they did whatever, but I'm being punished. I can't get money, lips, okay, shit. But he can clearly see above. And he's part of the effort to rotate rooms, set up shit, false 5150s there, to gain emergency custody, so him and her can profit off little. This group can get information about Summer's Cave, blah, blah, blah. You know? But he goes and takes a nap. He's pissed. I know his behaviors. But he can't show it and he can't stop her. That might make her upset. Well, that's what he's stuck with now. It's what he was gnawing his own arm on. Like, to get the fuck away from, though. Y'all can blame me or not. But I know the dude. And I know when he'd fuck around just a little too far. Same behaviors, patterns, language. I mean, I just didn't care at that time, you know? And I always told him he was gonna fuck around with one, bitches. And it was gonna fuck him up. And they always sort of did. I was never wrong about him. But he'd gotten himself cornered. He went much too far trying to play too many games, too many people between work, co-workers, jobs, making things look certain ways, so you get by with banging her, telling family certain things, so you get by with using other cell phones, stopping there, dropping them off every day. I'm letting the caddies, camera's going up covers. Bitch, don't look stupid. Come the fuck on. He just fucked around until he found out, and he knew it was it. He was pushing him to extremes, too. He's actually living his worst nightmare, and I know that. Now everybody feels about it. It's true. I know that fucking asshole better than he knows himself. You don't listen to someone speak for very closely for almost 3 decades. Because they are indeed in your purview. And not be able to easily tell that they are living their fucking worst nightmare. Will he ever admit that openly? Nope. But it's also why I know he's such an extreme danger once like, he's gonna scare me. And that little monster up here is cataloging. All the pushing, pulling, even before everything went, oh yeah. He's cataloging against one doing, and he will turn around and blame her fully for everything. Once, they can't really be like, look, she's bad guy. It might take a few years, but it'll happen. They've both been using, abusing, manipulating, being sick pieces of shit for 21. To all their partners, their children, the world, large. Think this is new behavior for her? It's not. I do know enough to know that. She thinks she was Mummy of the Year either. Oh wait, that's right, they don't talk about that. There's a reason somebody made sure to keep under the table shit throughout all the years. Right? Because their income would have been pullable for all the child support the other one owes. Kids that don't have. That's odd, ain't it? Well, it's targeted the shit out of mine with a monster. Weird they both exhibit the same traits, and partners getting sick, weird shit, and being all weird to it, you know, I mean. Ain't much difference between those two. Female and male types. And they still have, you know, she is what she is. And posts on the way back. You wanna know why us good women are sick of their mattress, Ashley, blah, blah, blah. It's because we good women, blah, 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 and then you, blah. Meanwhile, she's doing what with who? Yeah, that's right. She ain't right. She ain't never been right. Told you a long time ago. Air mattress Ashley over there, whatever the fuck it was. She ain't right. She ain't built right. I've tried throughout the years not to speak on her much, give her more ammo, do whatever. But it's time. I ain't dumb bitch. I wasn't born yesterday. She thinks she's slick. She's got that drama brain, the criminal brain. She ain't got the brain. She tees off on it though. Loves it. She was loving it before 21. Just like she loved. I mean, yeah, think about it. What kind of character you dealing with here? Hey, you got somebody that's okay sleeping with somebody else's situation or not. And then, I mean, seriously, that's bad enough. Then you have one that's willing to do it knowing they're a woman and child abuser. Oh, but it gets better. You have one that's okay doing it knowing that the woman has cancer. Take any of those three and ask anybody else around the world if any of those singularly is okay. You add that up as a total and then you figure out how well that one is. Now try it like the fuck. There's levels of like, Jesus, bro. For what? Car stock was his, land she thought he had, houses was there. Stepping into a life she thought at her age, which the like possessions, property, and then it turns out that it's true. And blame it on, blame it on, blame it on. And then they both still may do fuck shit, take from kids, make sure child support back. I mean, like, bro, yeah, I remember, like, was it last year, year before? I can't remember. This realm started up with handsome wiggles of a teen or so that was pregnant. Oh, they thought it was little, y'all. This place started to rock out with that info, you know. And then the team was like, no, 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 shut the fuck up. And they hid all the shit. It's because they realized it was hers, not mine. Oh yeah, grandpappy over there. You gotta be real good with babies, huh? Real trusty. Nah, you know. Wasn't mine, bro. Mine ain't out running around like that. Sorry. I tried to teach and use my mistakes in my life as an example to mine, and it seems to, you know, made sure my children did not repeat history or treat or any of that, you know. I've tried to raise mine right in the middle of hell, glass houses and all the things, you know. Yeah, it ain't mine all knocked up running fuck around. But they thought it was, thought they were going to use that to target little bitch, please. And here till they have a needful thing right now. Yeah. And they need some cash flow. I was also told by family that Monster suddenly acquired a job now and he thinks that it's too late to request child support. And probably because some of hers have aged out and now his income can't be pulled because they're married to pay for child support. And it's only based on whatever measly little job, wiping asses or underwear, nursing homes or wherever the fuck she is now, or some fucking Burger King, Wendy's, who the fuck really knows, right? But I'm wondering about some late night posts now, which make it even weirder. Because, man, if that thing's got a job in a certain Bermuda Triangle, why in the fuck would you do that? Is that what's being implied by a late night post? Why would you get a... Or why would you be known to be in that? Like, wait, what? Not by us, you weren't. But why would you do that? When I and the kids already, moved away from this portion of the area, so... Because everybody wanted a place set up shit in it. And we moved and have continued our years-long habits and cycles of being everywhere but where y'all are. Because we really do not want contact or to run into you. And left y'all with this portion, right? Especially after that Zoomer shit. And why on earth would you go be something like, that stinks? I'd hope that's not the case. Lil and I don't know for sure yet, though. But in order to make sure we're safe, we're, I guess, going to find out. Unfortunately. It'd be weird for somebody to, go make sure they're permanently in a spot to watch everybody in the area, play TE games, this place, keep eyes on Iron Little, in a zone we're known to be in. Especially when the proclamations are, no, we're bothering them. Wouldn't you find that weird? I'd find that as weird. As people online proclaiming they needed campers to get away from the big bad wolf, while going to family members they could not stand throughout 3 decades and suddenly being like, hey, you want to be besties so I can get near eldest for a group and get paid and clause in, and also near your family to get info for those like Jenny, Adrian, the group, and privately just keeping eyes on victims, survivors, and Jody Sue like always. Their lives right. Hi, I'm the new whore that was fucking around with while your sister had cancer. This guy, hey, that's totally, that's weird. That's weird as shit. The world didn't see that weird as shit. I find that weird as shit. Oh, you got a job right near said family members in order to come into contact and to put yourself in that situation and be right near another child that you know is up there and to wedge you right? No. No. Both y'all sick as fuck. You think you're slick, you ain't slick. I know you think you are, but you ain't. Dumbasses. Sick of this shit, dude. It's been years of it. Y'all can see it for your damn selves. There's proof of it. Half time she's the one, but he is not unaware or oblivious. He just can't piss her off. It's his last great hope. Yeah, no. Anyway, and it'll let him do whatever he wants. No limit. Oh, will you help me continue to abuse you do so I can jerk off on it? I will both profit. I will both blah blah blah. Can't make her mad or Gotta let her do what she wants, or, but like I've told y'all, that he would have killed my ass. But what did he tell everybody? Oh, I was doing X, Y, Z in accounts, and sir, but everything he's accused me of is what she's doing. And what he's allowed, and is fully aware that she's doing, but he has to let her. He is not, throughout all decades, a very, other than do with the abuse shit, and his play writing shit, his script writing shit, abusive, pay and flip shit. He hates fucking mama. He hates bullshit. He hates crap like that. He's not a big fan of social media. And yeah, you can say, oh, well, maybe that's changed. Right? No, bro. And I know how lazy he is, and this there, and how, you know, he likes having others do all the things for mama shit, this shit, how he likes women text for me, yeah, blah, 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 when it's horse. And, but that's usually to pull them in and to predate upon them and lure them in. I mean, it's just making them think they're helpful, and he's such a sweet guy, and he's trying to whatever, and it's part of the manipulation of them, too. That she's so low class, and he's such an asshole, and still abusing it. She's okay with him sitting there in my clothes, and okay being with the dude that's gonna allow her to abuse his children and not pay anything to help raise them in any way necessary. It shows you what the fuck she is. And now she's okay. She has no self-respect, and at least she's a goddamn monster. And she's a piece of shit. Boy, she does love the attention and the TV and the drama and the setup shit. She's built like that. She's been around these blocks doing it the whole time, and he's been aware of it, allowing it, and helping in it. Make no mistake. Both have been there. They've had this crew drive here. They've been enjoying the whole thing. Right? And profiting off of it. You know, so she got her dope teeth all bright and shiny in it. So they got the regular fucking lip in it. So they got this and that and the other and blah, 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 blah. Yeah? She's loved it. Every minute of it. Now, why on earth would you continue to target a woman and her children who you know, even 421, are being abused by this motherfucker? Why would you help in it? Why would you help further it? Why you want him class? I mean, you picked, you're proud of it. You just didn't want anybody to ever know what you knew, that we all knew, which is that you picked it, and you helped it, and you did it. Nobody knows. You just want your ass clean. You don't want to bang your family and others to know that you were well aware of what he was. You were typing for him, playing TV fucking games, pushing, pulling. Fucking someone's dude being goddamn nasty. Infections, rain, spring, everything else, while someone had cancer. You don't be known as that little life piece of shit. You don't want your business to come the fuck out. Sorry ass bitch. But what she ain't gonna do is help this motherfucker with absolute knowledge target my children any further, or to do so around certain dates, times, or this and the other, and with this group, play distraction shit. That's what the fuck we ain't gonna do. If you weren't proud of it, you shouldn't have fucked it. Chose it. You had a choice, bitch. We did not. You think I'd ever chosen that if that's what I knew it fucking was from the beginning? Hell no. I was raised better. I knew, like, fuck no. And then after it lands me, I left his ass until I didn't need help. And then my bleeding heart went, okay, dude. And then rest is history, right? Both of you are sick as fuck. And the world who's helped them is sick as fuck. This team, the bullshit, like. But knowing the dates and times right now, this shit reeks to heaven. Right? It does. I love that it's taking place, but certain people are being made to look all fancy. And then if this is here, well, then it looks like something, don't it? Like everybody else in the area is XYZ, while everybody else is all God and Jesus and something. Yeah. Well, everybody forgets what all the monsters are, whether guilty, innocent, or otherwise. When you gonna play this? But here tell Monster and Horbag have a needful thing right now. I don't bet there's some weird shit happening in the background somewhere. Or getting ready to happen with an envelope or something in the next few days. Anything's possible, right? I want to do with that. Oh. Anyway. So you make it make sense. All things I said last night apply. No typical of him anyway, but he is fully aware. Of what she's doing, he's allowing it. He's also typing too, but they think it's cute and it'll be one of those, whatever, buffer systems. It ain't. When one can prove, of course, they've both been aware and doing it, and he's allowing it, and they're doing it together, blah, 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 and yada, yada for years. Now, why on earth do you think suddenly this motherfucker, 5 days ago it looks like, is trying to pay fun uncle and suddenly giving a shit about letting look like, oh, when is the trip? Bitch, I ain't telling the world. Do you think I'm gonna tell you? And that's how I know that right there ain't really him. I mean, he's aware of it, obviously. He has enough control over his account to see where he's typed and what the comments are and when his account's logged into and all that. He's a dumbass. But that ain't him. We're all suddenly to believe that he gives a fuck about little enough to help her with the concert or something. No, but what's the first question? When's the trip? Clearly, I'm not going to give that information. And Monster knows I'm not that stupid. He also wouldn't put that on that post. Oh no, that's a Becca brain. Dumb bitch, stop it. Fucking stupid fucking whore. He's fully aware. You really think you're smart, huh, honey? Jesus Christ. Both of you. I love how you're trying hard to type like it. It ain't ever worked for you, it ain't gonna do. But when's the trip? Seriously? Is that like that, hey, you remember, what was that about the bench and who was sitting on the question? Yeah. Bitch, you think I'm stupid? I know you do. You think your tea shit's been unknown for years or the loaf and shit. You really think. Take that shit back to Cloud Ruby or something like, bitch, miss me. Trash. Anyway. He is fully aware, though. Make no damn mistake about that. We're all to believe, though, in the last few days that he's over in PG's. Suddenly going, Rob, I'm taking it for my son. And then also he suddenly cares enough to be like, what's the little need? When's the trip? You really think I'm going through? Hell no. Even answering, like, are you fucking stupid? It's like a near Christmas shit. It's like everything else, or when orders being put in place. No. Monster would not think that. That's why he does it through others. He does want that info, make no mistake. But also says it's great, so do others, and da. Right? They also want distraction. I seen 5 days ago they want me to lose my shit over that, thinking I actually check that shit every day. And then to start the cycle, like every year, right? Around this time. Wow. How much is it paying this year, guys, for your needful thing? That's probably not. Probably more of the setup shit. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully I can figure that out. Try to explain why something else has appeared that nobody expects it. I don't know. Here tell though the needful thing should be easily fixed, and I know it could be by that. Makes no sense really. Setup-y shit leading to shit, I guess. I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, you go back in the last night and you hear him say, "I don't come anywhere but blah blah blah," and you know your chat's wound tighter than wrapped up tighter than Dick's hat band. See, it's that language, monster. Those words. In plays you watch, you're well aware. What the fuck's going on over here? And that you and the group back there in the background or somebody having conversations about how tight my chat has to be. Why? Unless you're trying to get trolls in here or fucked with, or you and Becca and the team think it's cute, what you managed to do over here is with chat and make us look. You see, those few words mean a whole hell of a lot. In a lot of different ways. It means you're aware of what's going on. It means you're having conversations with people in the background or between each other, and you were absolutely, for some reason, aware. I mean, in order to go, well, you have to da-da-da-da-da. It's wound up, then da-da-da-da-da. Then you're trying to get something in here you know others are. Problem is, you all know from a couple, weeks ago, Monster was clearly over here. So it wasn't hard for him to come and chat. So he's aware that other things are not just allowed in my chat. Ain't that strange? Wonder, yeah, I mean, like, who's he conversating with and about what? That's right. Keep on talking. It's the little things. Yeah, they poor thing, right? Poor thing. And I'd love to tell you I'm lying about the child support and her getting She's went and told all my family that she wanted to introduce her fucking skank self to try to get near my children and family and shit like a weirdo. Who does that? What other woman fucking to do? Cheating and cancer, all that shit. Comes and is like, hi. Nobody. No other woman or cheaters I can think of ever. That's who. There's gotta be something like insane in your memory and gross about you do that. That is fucking weird. You told everybody that. Yo, child support, you didn't raise them, you didn't have custody. I mean, I'd love to. I'm just going to you told people you wanted to introduce your skank self to. And then you wanted to make the world think you were so concerned about mine to target them. Try to get me on 5150s, make me look certain ways you monster profit off of, get your crack grill fucking fixed, ugly ass wedding this, blah blah that, needful things this, pay the landlord, pay this, pay that. Yeah, are you serious? Why you target the shit out of mine for years, endlessly it seems. Got monster out here jumping out of fucking Nowheresville, screaming at us last night for no goddamn reason. What if I hadn't seen that fucking comment days ago? Think about this, folks. I seen that days ago and I thought, oh, and I was dumb enough, and I bought it like, this bitch is stupid. But, what if I thought that, but I'm not the type to buy the shit anyway, and that would have been an alarm bell for me. Instantly, sure it was supposed to be, and to get me started online, blah blah blah, convenient date night. It didn't work because I didn't see it. And it wouldn't have been either. I'd be like, because it's that time of year again. So, what if I'd been a dumb enough bitch to be like, oh, he's suddenly gonna co-parent and care, and oh look, you give me money, and this dumb bitch is all about the money and not paying child support and stealing off children with him. She's built like that, so she thinks like that. So do all y'all. I've just always been about that child support shit, because it's the right thing to do. And I know normally Monster throughout the years would at least do something here, right? We ain't got it. Now you don't, because her. She's a real greedy, weird, fucking thievy, skate bitch, alright? She don't even play. And they owe all hers anyway, you know? Which I assume that's HS play with Monster I hear has got them jaw. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, you know, yeah. What if I'd been a dumb enough bitch to be like, oh my gosh, let me be like, ooh, money for like what, fingernails and hair and greedy and whatever, you know, and been like, or like dumb enough to be like, oh, he's finally gonna be a daddy and help out with little and cause, oh my goodness, here, let me contact him. Or like seen him out somewhere and be like, oh, I'm about the same chicken, like his little place, you know, like the last days around him where I have video and audio and everything else, and been like, it's okay, babe, I just need time. And well, the car's yours, but then be like, I want my car, and blah, 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 and we're done, get out of here. Yeah, so to be shit with him, bitch, I didn't learn my lesson. Love it, both of you have that same flavor, though. And both of you think in greed and possession terms that child support is punishment instead of what you gotta do is goddamn parents. Fucking dope heads. Sorry. I think I yelled a little. Ain't neither y'all want to pay that shit, though, right? Fuck it. I've done alone and some of the world here's help throughout the years. Obviously. And others who love us very much. Now, Which, I mean, what the fuck's the difference? Raise these two alone on fucking time for the most part. Every day of their damn life. Christmas is birthdays, Easter's, just because school closed this, closed that, art this, gaming systems, TV. You think that motherfucker helped me? Oh, he tell people all about him dinner. I had to get food out. Look, here she is being like, won't give me a list, blah, blah, in betweens. Oh, look, here's this where I had to make garbage. Yeah, but it was because he had my shit wrapped up and owed me the money back. You know? Oh, wow. Where I bought him his clothes, his shit. Made sure he had all those Jeeps on the end, all the things. From the time we met until... And then finally he had to get up and get his fucking lazy, sorry ass a job once I became so sick. And then he realized he could see his own dick, and then shit just went really downhill. And I was sick enough to where I just didn't give a fuck anymore. I was trying to fight for my life, and I just didn't give a fuck anymore. And I was tired of being used and abused, and obviously seeing a motherfucker willing to annihilate me and make sure I took meds over to try to destroy or kill me just to get by banging bitches on boats and all this shit. Go back to smoking again, doing all the shit I hated again, and not being a good individual as much as he could be. After he'd learned at least a few lessons from jail, from being in there for so long. And he wanted to revert because poor him's had one bad day. Oh my goodness, because of his stupid ass business buddies and their dirty, corrupt fucking officials and all the bullshit. Woo! Right? Yeah. Learned my lesson. It would have happened if I'd been a dumb bitch. Followed patterns like her. Oh, and I was never that type of dumb bitch back. I ain't that greedy. I don't care how many times I say child support, child support, child support. Y'all stole from, y'all did from, blah, blah. You think I ain't got receipts on that bitch? Both y'all pulling shit out of bank accounts. This air same not midnight. You ain't knows that. It's because you did the same on your kids, you whore. Why you weren't paying rent. And a place rented for you before anything really went down. Come on now. Let's have some truth here in here. You want to? Stop fucking with my kids. Stop thinking you're teeheeing from Green Eyes to the Gens to the JLRs on down. You ain't fooling nobody. You, Lips, him, Jenny, Adrian, Penny, all the planners of Summer's Day that also wrap their tongues around Candace and Dawn and Fred. Look, oh, y'all. Y'all care so much about survivors and fighters and victims and those like Summer too, who lived in domestic violence. Why you help it, lift it up, continue it, and then you dare hand out DV pamphlets and fucking butterflies at Summer's Day while you twerk your asses in front of her poster. I ain't got nothing for none of y'all. I don't think the tears of any of these children and the lives they've all led are funny in the least of a game. I don't find domestic violence or the helping of monsters cute or funny in the least. Obviously, and child support's the right thing to do. It's the least thing someone can do for children they help bring into the world. They would like to believe me suddenly, oh, what can I help with? Just like he's suddenly a champion and a fighter for his son and PGs and blah blah that actually is now getting hunter targeted. Because they're all fucking around together and have been. Him, PG, Dawn, her, Becca, He is fully aware of what Becca's doing in the background with this group, just like he has been. And if he wasn't, the lip shit should have been his clue, and he should have been keeping a closer eye on her. All those goddamn messengers and his accounts. Now, shit. That's right. But you know he's aware. Because he can see the messages. Just like with lips. He's only worried about the money. But we're all to believe now. He cares about little. But first he wants to know when the dates are. Bitch, I ain't giving those out to the fucking world. Becca, are you stupid? Andy even knows I wouldn't give him that shit. I mean, you know, he wants shit, whether you're aware or not. And when he's calling who's contacting for info around us, or while he's sitting in minding his favorite spots and doing weird cry shit around town. I mean, you just do you, girl. Alright? While others very close to him always come back and like, bitch, he can't let you go. Like, he's still upset about it. What the fuck's wrong with that boy? Hell, I heard that the other night, because, he been visiting. Again, in pursuit of info for this group he was, and, well, like I always thought, when I'm the topic, especially when you aren't around, honey. And they can all tell, because they've known us our whole lives. That's why he's sitting there in my clothes beside you. And I gotta tell you, ain't interested. She ain't gotta worry about it. And honest to God, Lord God Almighty. I think I'll keep my Aztec gods and you can keep Toothless Butterball over. Fuck is that? Is it me? Do I sound like a bitch right now? Maybe. But it tells you how much we stalk, right? These shock. And I'll tell you, this is on video. This is on the dash cam shit, plus what the other cameras and everything, because I don't necessarily record audio or have others or anything else with me do so unless some audio events happen. We just keep dash and video on. That way it doesn't necessarily hold on with private conversations or anybody else with me when we're out. So, I gotta tell you though, shit kept rolling for a while, you know, obviously. She heard mine a little shock at how that looked last night. Fucking shocked. So yeah, we must have been stalking a whole hell of a lot throughout all this time. Like, we were shocked at how heavy that thing is. And we're all like, oh my God. I know we'd heard, but I mean, shocked at all the grill shit that Stephen works on like that. You know, closely seen was this bullshit over he's doing with Ryan Finds Truth. Like, in this area, it's like, oh my God. Last night was even worse. It's no wonder Ryan ain't got him out hiking. That boy ain't capable. I don't even know how he's fitting in Ryan's Jeep. I mean, we were that shocked at his appearance. And that's saying something, considering how heavy we know he has been in the past. This is, holy shit. He looks like shit. And how drastic that's gotten since our last run in through. Like, we were shocked then, we were fucking super shocked last night when he jumped out. It's like I said, wouldn't even know he was fucking anywhere. had he not done that. And damn sure wouldn't have recognized him. Like, and I was so like not feeling good. I should have been paying better attention, but I didn't feel good. And that face front and up close, yeah, probably would have. But distantly or passing perfect, hell no. I wouldn't recognize this motherfucker. Especially not from the back. And I hate to be mean about it, but god damn. God damn. Ain't none of us aging well around here, but god damn. And it's there. I'm sure anybody listens or ever does. Lil and I was shocked. Yeah, whatever. Hawk's that. Oh god, and she's so small. Yeah, well. That's gotta be terrible. I remember when I was super thin and I had to deal with that, the heaviest I knew it. God, it couldn't breathe, man. Which I know he enjoys, but Jesus. That's fucking atrocious. Either way, whatever. Y'all do you, but y'all do you happily elsewhere. Quit fucking with my kids. And I quit doing their payments. Y'all ain't gonna pay child support no more, right? You think? He's got whatever according to and da da da. Y'all be happy. Come on. Nobody cares. Quit doing this shit. Quit it. And the buffer system ain't gonna work. When for years, it's pretty apparent Becca's back here doing this shit. And that he is fully aware of it. And so is this group, and there's proof and evidence of it already in court. And between the words last night, the wording over here, but what if I was a dumb bitch, though? Back to that point, what if I was a dumb bitch? What if I was still in full tilt, which I was never full tilt like that. See, she thinks like one thing, I think like another, but that's how I know that's not Monster 5 days ago. But he is aware and he has the capability to become aware of what she's doing back there. But I'm sure he's taking a nap or getting high as long as he profits this time of year, right? Like always, she does whatever so he can keep her happy. Did till eyes turn away. Anyway. Bitch, I ain't never been that dumb. You hope I'm that dumb. Or that greedy like you are. It's, oh my god, she's taking us for child support! We already know enough of my kids. So you could have under the table jobs. Bitch, we know, and I can tell you feel about that child support. So can family, you already told about it. Back your own. Let's take it all the way back to Scott H. And all the bullshittery and the family thing after y'all got twizzled in around certain ones, right? It's easy up that. Blackmail everybody on child support and then terrorize and how y'all helped and all that with your buddies. Right? And then helping try to get us murdered and shit. Let's take it all the way back there. You want to do Becca? Andy? Get false shit this, wanting hands on little that, for the team, for this, for that. Shit. And now, 5 days ago, I was supposed to leave a uncle over there who would love claws in them. I don't think it's gonna happen in his lifetime, though. Hate to tell you. we're all suddenly believing he's like, oh, was I meant to believe that? And be like, oh gosh, money, cha-ching. Because that's how y'all think. Or supposed to buy that he suddenly gives a damn. Or while he's in PG, pretend to give a damn, or to help protect your son from bullshitting. But is that it? The world's supposed to think he's a good daddy because now really wants to help. Bitch, don't be reaching out to my kid no more. By God, if you can sit there and yell and do all that shit, listen to that part. Nah. What the fuck's up with that? After you clearly watched her be president in Ishbaz, you enjoyed the reaction on that, right? Probably enjoyed knowing you heard her some more, but 5 days ago, you're all, hey, apparently. Make that make sense. Dear world, make that manifest up. He wants to help the kid 5 days ago. Suddenly, after all these years, but only I'm assuming if I give him back a... When's the event? Are you stupid? Compromise her safety and shit for what? Your 5 cents while you pay. Are you fucking stupid? Was I supposed to fall for that shit, or was I just meant to come on and help distract, put shit online and all that? What y'all profit? Low on weed money to cross over Virginia, or is it just regular dope money from there where you sling that too with jobs and shit? Which is it? How many bottoms y'all visiting lately? I'll wait. Because despite not wanting to hear shit, I always hear shit. Little shit anyway. People who always throughout our lives, they didn't like Monster much. But they have to deal with him in certain passages, and it shows up, even though some are family, they're like, oh hey, bro. And then they're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, bitch. This motherfucker's XYZ again. He's up shit. He's got a picture of another bitch. You got this, you got that. He trusts all the wrong people. Hate his fucking guts. Including his own family. It's whatever, Whatever he thinks, whatever they want to make him think. Meanwhile, throughout all the decades, they help cough his ass up. They don't like him much. Only difference is I don't go make frenzies of people I'm not known to be before everything. And I make a concerted effort not to go near anyone near those two. Even friends of ours that are mutual, that I love very much. That way Monster can't get anything back and forth. I have truly cut off from everyone, though they're run-ins, Or they, there's just always stuff, small town life, but, I'm just... Either one. Tired, man. But yeah, I'll do the math on that. Old boy said clearly on there he didn't come anywhere but his this, his that, da-da-da-da-da. But clearly, you can see that's his real account 5 days ago doing that. He's aware of it too. Make no mistake. She and he think they cannot both be held accountable for it. Or eventually sued sideways for it or whatever. Just like I was told at the very beginning, that, yeah, it made me know I'm only the center. blah blah blah, and 3 decades of pain, but I can sue the shit out of whole family for pain and suffering and all the evidence for it. It's maybe why I go back a little. And if it continues, I just fucking might. And I might just include a helpful little monster. That way wages start getting garnished far longer than child support. Or hell, who knows? Maybe some younger that ain't ever done a goddamn thing to deserve it, ain't been online, ain't been whatever, might themselves do it with long held receipts long before them and who remember quite well and who know quite well and the evidence of what Becca and Daddy are doing for all these years might just turn out real badly. Somebody might just end up paying for a college education whether they like it or not. They ought to anyway. Anyway. But, you know, y'all make it add up. You know what it adds up to? A bunch of motherfuckers abusing, playing buffer, leading up to certain dates again, distraction shit again, abusing for cash kids. Something ain't right here. Definitely some setup shit on the way, don't you think? While others are being made look all fancy over there and shit. Boy, you look at that, coming up on certain dates versus what would be a shit show over here. By many's thinking, right? Oh, look what they live near, but look at Jesus over there. Yeah, fuck off that shit too. Goddamn pack of devils. But who are inevitably all part of the same teams and shit. All of them who ain't. That's right. I ain't fucking around with this shit no more. But this shit reached high heaven. Either way, yeah. Let me just go ahead and tell you what or when the trip is there back in Daddy Monster. Or the group or the world. That way y'all can hone in on which concerts are taking place. And this, that way, you brilliant bitch, you and the team can figure out where she is. Hell, y'all gonna send Jenny in to be like, hi, little. Can I squeeze you? And will you tell me all about summer and what you see witness? Oh, you poor thing. Or that somebody winds around her, man, or she's not safe, or y'all fucking stupid, or you just think I am? I mean, y'all want that same shit at Christmas holidays, right? Ain't that typical for monsters and dates and holidays and abuse and Ryan Evelyn? They've got, I mean, so many things all at once, right? The monster who does that does anyway throughout our whole life. Hurts us with the pain of family deaths, whatever they can use, domestic violence, summer revenge, you name it. It's what they do, and it's what they're both built like. And I find the dates right now real stinking convenient. And people suddenly out of all these years, stepping out of nowhere like Mike Neal knows, aggressively It's on video. Why? Nobody would know anybody was anywhere. Clearly evident on video and audio. Like, what the hell? And it was a refusal to be set up, fucked with, tampered with by his group again. Or Becca and Andy as they work together. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Or PG and Don B, everybody else playing that shit like they did around the cemetery shit with Marley. I'm not doing it. Y'all pay them where the fuck. I'm not doing it. But I'll be damned if any of y'all play any more setupy shit, especially in the Triangle of Death up there. And I'm gonna maintain if something is permanently or whatever put itself in that place and zone, knowing it for a fact, and hell, the world knows this, and so do all that, they ain't oblivious. If you've put yourself in that location on purpose after this many years, bitch, you playing. And you play a real dark, dirty, deep game. Keep eyes probably not just on Little and I, but the rest of the locals, ain't ya? To get info from people coming from places and to see vehicles and tags and to feed it back to this group. Bitch, ain't nobody stupid, and I hope that's not what has been done. They would take a stupid motherfucker to try that shit. Of course, like, you judge them, wait a minute, for years, here she is on video and lives, everything else. Everybody knows this is the zone she's in, and you went and put yourself there permanently, then tried to act like a victim, and somebody was doing something to you. Are you serious? I don't think that's gonna fly anywhere. I know it don't fly by this point. Love the flip script of certain late night posting, just like your attempted ones you think worked so well in court settings. End of the world. While they kissed your ass, cleansed everything for you online to make you think they were really buying your all's bullshit, dear Becca and Andy. Bitch, y'all were used. Y'all were only pulled in to help annihilate Little and I. And eldest and discredit, and none of you cared. You ain't got the sense. God gave a goose. Neither of you cared anyway. Not even Monster. That it was trying to discredit some of the only witnesses, which is the only way I can refer to the children night on Ben Hill on June 15th. Y'all been real helpful. While some of us been out here all these years trying to stay safe from it. All of it. All the hinky shit. The mud, jello, different monsters, different varieties, flip shit. Monsters we knew well in their patterns of behaviors long before some vanished. And what was going on and going down. Because guess what? We were in there face to face with the cartoons, profilers, detectives, feds, searchers. This here one monster was out begging your whore ass, you stupid cunt. We lived those lives. Monster wasn't even there to see what the fuck was going down, and there wasn't nobody sharing with him because shit wasn't in his purview. And like all things with Monster, anything can and will be used as a weapon to hurt, torment, etc. Hobbies, your IQ level, your fucking sculpting, painting, your friends, your family, anything. Anything to enjoy in reading, blah blah blah, or anything already painful to you. Family deaths, this and the other, traumas, rapes, whatever he wants to spit out day from day. So, and when all he wants to talk about really is dope and then pass out, ain't really got much to say to the dude. And when you're being beat because you give a damn, and he's more worried about banging a whore. I mean, like, the fuck's gonna say shit to him about anything going on there after Summer vanished? Nope, not I. Not much, anyway. Nothing he'd remember or care to remember or was in his purview enough to remember. Thank God for some things, right? Or he'd probably have more to sell off. And I love how he thought, and everyone else thought, getting claws in and around would help get that info. Unfortunately for him and others, things have been kept from others who you'd think would know, right? Because they were present for, but they also don't have knowledge of other things to go with. And Will and I have maintained silence because of Monster and the connections and claws in and shit, and we know how Monster and family operate and what they can pull out of people because of their training. I mean, so unfortunately, the crew didn't get shit that way either, and others are still unaware that they don't have larger pictures, and it's for their safety. And so Monster can't use them further, nor can his crew, and so that what we believe to be important things are kept back from this group and other monsters in and around, or anyone responsible. Y'all keep your shit over there. Stop your shit online. Becca, you're quite transparent. If the world wants to do the math on this 5-day post, the PG bullshittery, what Monster said last night, da-da-da, that I've not played all of yet, and da-da-da-da, and he wants to go see, whatever. Be my guest. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense if anybody thinks stupid enough, because of how their brain thinks, and they don't know me, and Monster would know me enough to not say or ask stupid shit like that. Just like the bench question. Or to say shit like forward or hold it. Or be asterisk curse words. Suddenly believing in God. Or listening to certain tunes on the last day, or, oh boy, certain musical changes, certain language changes, bananas. Nefarious, insidious bananas and loaves of bread instead of typical emojis used between, I don't know, man. Algorithm showing horrors, am I right? Keep it the fuck over here, homie. Lay off. Go the fuck away. It's already pretty proven what y'all get up to together and how you're doing it, what you think's gonna be allowed. And you think just because I was very nice enough even after all the years of attempted setup-y shit and weird shit around here and videos prove that, not to take out an order on your ass or to include you in it. Nice is done, homie. Back off and go away. Go worry about you and yours. Enjoy what you won. That prize is fucking wonderful. Like a prize fall hog. Enjoy. But leave me in my alone. So anyway, I just thought I'd show y'all that newest piece I discovered today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things to do today. And better things, though. Because once again, nobody gives a shit about any of that over there. Just what they're always up to, this group, and just on hearing dates and limits and their safety in that regard. Otherwise, nope. Don't go digging, don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody stalking, playing TV games, don't give a fuck about none of y'all. You wish I did, and I wanted to play in your bullshit. I don't. Ain't ever, ain't gonna. I will call it the fuck out, though. But y'all keep it on over there, alright? Knock it off. Evil fucking bananas, man. Rotten banana bread. Infected bread is never good bread. Anyway, y'all have a good morning, good evening, good night. Alright. Please remember the DV/Universal Hand Signal for help. And as always, please share someone's picture, information, and color branding. Y'all enjoy the weather, the day, storms, be good pebbles, voices, sparks from where you can. Keep attention where it belongs this year. And don't take the bait by abusers. Clearly doing just that, but they're fighters and survivors can fight and survive on different days. But calling out, putting men's hair is always something. But make no mistake, at least for a limited time, these will go down. So that attention remains where it's meant to, instead of chaos and bullshittery and typical rinse repeat patterns. Right. But monsters are monsters, man. They don't stop being monsters, no matter how much clean them up. They do love it when you fucking pay them and they profit from it and get to do it some more, though. Remember that. Alright, you guys. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day.